Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Scarfinger, and welcome back to Prison Architect. Last time, I cut it short because I was waiting to get the programs taken care of. Um, I was waiting to get the programs taken care of because it was gonna take too long, so I decided to just cut it a little bit short and wait for the programs. Turns out I had to wait a couple of in-game days for that to end, and so the programs seem to be helping, and it is time to go to the next mission. I have changed my resolution a bit. As you can see, everything is a little bit smaller. If this is an issue with you seeing or anything like that, just let me know. Um, and I am recording using XSplit instead of OBS. So far, XSplit has been working a little bit better for you boys, so this may be what ends up working for me. But until we know for sure, this recording will basically serve as the um, the way that I'm gonna know if everything's working well. Also, the biggest issue that I had with OBS is I don't know whether it was because of my settings. I had huge files that um, the last episode, I guess you could call it, what the last video that I did was huge. Like it was like 11 gigs for 50 minutes. I don't know, what the real issue there is, but with my with the issue with using XSplit, so far I have you know things that are like a gig for about a half an hour. Um, so I'm gonna do that. Also, I put in a um, I put in a half an hour break, so it's gonna break up the videos at half an hour increments. So if I go long, which most likely I probably will, it's gonna break that video. It's gonna break the video up um, and easily watchable chunks, I guess you could say. So, without further ado, they said click on the infirmary, the Polaroid in the infirmary, to proceed. Now, I left everything as it was. The only thing I did was I had to wait for the stuff for the common room and the other stuff to the infirmary stuff to finish. But other than that, everything is fine. So we are going to click the Polaroid to continue the story. Is she walking up in there with the power suit on like a boss? Like a boss? Coming to see her dad and her husband. Um, he's happy to see her, of course. I think he really thought that he thought that he was gonna die. She, she came out. I came to say goodbye. Um, he's just like, yeah, and she got to take over the business. B. So he thought he was out of here. She started reaching in the purse, and she was like, "Nah, B. It's just divorce papers. Fuck out of here." She's like, "What kind of monster you think I am?" He's scared because he gonna die now without the fam. She said she ain't worried about that shit. So say goodbye to her dad, and now she the queen bee. Turns out she set all the stuff in motion so she could be the queen bee. Queen bee. All right, chapter 3. Um okay, so the very first time I played this chapter, I had the hardest time. Um I just rushed in and basically I messed everything up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my time. Um, so there's a riot, and Heller is doing his thing. I'm skipping through all of this stuff because you don't really, no one cares. Skip through it all. All right, riot's underway. People are dying. Nobody is in charge. Multiple casualties. Figure out what to do and put a stop to this. Riot police should be here in a few minutes. All right, so one of our biggest issues right now is we have that fire. So let's hit the emergencies tab and get the fire engines here. And let's send the fire engines into the fire area. Oh, send them here. And I'll send the I'll send the other group around. I'm gonna put them here just to see, and I'm gonna speed this up because until we get the riot police to start taking the other areas, we might want to. Oh, you know what? Let me back them off a bit. And the negotiators calling. The first response team has arrived. Riot guards and start paramedics. All right, so we need to take the paramedics and place them here so they can help those people. Riot police are going to be put into. Let's start them off in this cell block and have them fight to the door. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Um, have them fight to the door. So, fire engine. Oh, they cannot enter because of the riot? Are you serious? They can't enter. They can't enter. They can't enter because of the riot. And my riot police are going to be taking care of other stuff. Um, are they helping my officers? Yes. All right. So they're helping my officers. You know what? I gotta. Okay. New question. Are they going to let me build? Because I need to build a foundation. I know that I'm going to have to build a morgue and a infirmary in order to get this place up to snuff. So what I want to do, and I also would like to build. I also want to build a staff room. Um, let's put objects. Let's put just regular door here, regular door there, regular door there, and regular door there. I don't believe I have any workmen, so let's. All right, let's have those workmen do that. Ooh, that's odd. I wonder if um, oh, I think my controller turned off. That was what that was. I heard I heard the sound. Um, all right, so let's do some utilities because I'm gonna have them do this while I get this riot stuff taken care of. I'm gonna have them work on some other stuff because I know this is stuff that I'm going to need. So I'm gonna let them. So I'm gonna let them do that. Okay, let's see. Let's see how that goes. And they can't do anything until they can't enter because of the riot. But I need these riot guards to work this area first. Holy shit, they've already killed somebody. All right, so riot guards push in, paramedics come here. More riot guards have arrived. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have. Okay, so I guess the fire has spread enough to whereas they can start doing their thing. So I'm just gonna let them do the thing for right now. Um, Shit, I got one of them killed. I did not mean to do that. Riot guards. Riot guards, go in there, and let's get the other riot guards here too. Um, at this point, I'm gonna need them all here. Um, these riot guards, come back out. Come back out. Come back out. Come back out. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Don't keep fighting. Paramedics, come here. All right. So I'm sending these riot guards into here so that they can clear this area up. Um, so that's cleared. Let me hit my deployment and put two guards there. And now let's send the riot guards here. So go back to deployment. I'll put a guard in there. How many guards do I have? I have 7 left. Okay, so all of my riot guards are able to take back that place. And these guys will push further in. And once this place is white, hit my deployment and put regular guards in. I'm gonna take one of those guards out of there. Put regular guards in, and let's move up. Move my riot guards. And he's gonna tell me that um, yeah, he's gonna tell me to hire some guards and put them in there, but but I'm already doing that, so I didn't need him to tell me that. All right. Um, Send riot guards in here so they can reestablish this place. Um, Alright, so looks like they want to fight in here. If you want to fight, come on. We got this. And the doctor is calling me because she wants me to get the facilities and stuff straight that I've already tried to have my workmen built. Um, Built an infirmary and morgue. Alright, so let's pause. I Okay, so my workmen are just building. Let's put a staff door on here. Let's put a staff door there. I'm going to need actually some more guards. Alright, so bunch more guards. Is the fire out? Let's make sure that we get this fire out. Um, oh, I can't. They won't go that much further because of the riot. All right, so turn the speed back up. Um, and check my deployment. And I do have a. Okay, so that's there. Did they build that? No, they're still building. And this guy got the CEO. This is where he started snitching. Of my marked vehicles. The mayor. Unacceptable. We need eyes. There's a small security room. We need to secure it. Alright. I'm going to recapture the room, but more when I have. Um, when they send me more people to recapture. Alright, so for right now, I need to make sure that I need to send my paramedics here with make sure all of my are there. I'll let them do that, and hopefully somebody will put a door on that thing soon. I'm a staff. How many workmen do I have? I have 10 workmen, and they're not working fast enough. Let me. I really need that. I really need that stuff done and taken care of. All right, so looks like I'm gonna put everybody here, um, except for that guard. I don't really need that guard to be there. So let me try to get everybody except for the guard. There we go. Why does it keep? I mean, I could very well be doing this wrong. Like that could very much be. It could be just personal issue because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to send. This is the weak block. So I'll send them down. I'll send them down to take care of this, and I'll send them up to take care of that. And let's make sure that is the fire out completely. Let's double check the fire and make sure the fire is completely out. More riot guards have arrived. So let's put the other riot guards here. Actually, you know what? Send the other riot guards to capture this room. Deployment. Make sure that there's guards in there. And we can send the fire people away. And Let's put my riot, these riot police there, and these riot police there. And the problem with these the riot police, well, the problem with the riot here is this is our max sec, and these people are usually armed. Um, so hopefully no one gets injured too bad. The negotiator. All right, let's take a look at the hostage situation. This is where it's going to break down a little bit more of the story, where we find out that one, this dude is effing crazy. Well, I mean, we knew that. Um, so I used to play with jackrabbits. Like, what kind of, what kind of like animal are you, dude? Like, seriously. Um, so basically, it's Russian roulette with two bullets inside instead of one, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know, B. Like, it's just that's just kind of weird. All of this is crazy. So they um so he starts trying to get him to figure out what happened, because apparently they walked in on him destroying some files. So they're trying to get him to admit what he was doing, because it all looks it all looks very fishy, of course. So, all right. More story stuff. Yeah, he shoots the dude, and he's still playing the Russian roulette. And this is when they walked in on him. I guess during the riot, they walked in on him, doing his mess. Just kind of messing up. Click. And you can tell he crazy because he put the gun to himself. Then he tells him basically that it was about money and how much they're worth, and that's why he was doing it. You know, I mean, let's be honest. Like it's just what you call it. Prison is big business. So, negotiator getting on my nerves. All right, I'm gonna post somebody in. What do you want, negotiator? The mayor has brought in some armed police. Be careful, you might end up with a bloodbath. All right, so nah. All right, before I try to use them, like, all right, so Uh, my buildings are finished. So let me pause this before I move any further. Let me get my building straight. So rooms. Uh, this would really help if they put this in alphabetical order. Like, seriously. All right, so I'm gonna do a pretty big infirmary. Pretty big infirmary. Decent size, decent size morgue. Um, Objects. Let's get these. Let's see. I need. All right, there we go. Medical beds. Start from here. Let's get a bunch of medical beds in here because, I mean, at least initially, we're gonna have a lot of messed up people. So I'll leave some room for some more here. I'm just gonna put a bunch of morgue slabs across here. I'll get rid of these two across the door. Well, these three across the door. I'll get rid of those, but let all of that stuff go through. And I know that I don't. I know that I don't need it, but I think it'll help. Um, I think it'll help to build a room for them, staff room, if I can find it. Can I not build a staff room, or can I just not find it? There it is, staff room. I mean, seriously, put the shit in alphabetical order. Like, honestly. Staff room. I need one wide sofa, and I need a soda machine, and I don't need anything else in there for the staff. All right, so let's go back to the game. I'll let them do their thing. Oh, I need to hire a couple of doctors. I'm gonna hire two doctors, and they're going to start working on patients. They're going to start helping patients. So let's go back to our peeps here, and let's start taking back. Oh, they need to be. They can benefit from the. Uh, all right, so see, I keep left clicking instead of right clicking. You can see there's a ton of weapons around. This is the max sec. Um, this is the max sec, and there's a absolute metric ton of weapons around. I'm going to put two in each area just to be on the safe side here. Um, let's send them back to the paramedics. I'm gonna send them back to the paramedics because I want to keep them healthy. I don't want anybody else to die. But I'm gonna send them forward. And let's talk to the negotiator. Main bulk of the reinforcements have arrived. I can call as many as I want. Kind of wish they had tasers and stuff. Um, all right, so a lot of them.